Did you know that a common household item could help you ease 7 major health problems? You probably have it right now in your kitchen. Costs pennies. Yet, most people over 60 don't know its true power. Imagine waking up without that annoying heartburn or walking without joint pain holding you back. Sounds like a dream, right? But today on Healthy Aging Life, I'm going to show you how this simple trick can make it a reality. Are you tired of relying on pills or expensive treatments? What if I told you nature has already provided an easy, safe, and affordable way to support your health? Would you want to know more? If yes, stay with me till the end of this video, because these tips can truly change your daily life. Before we jump in, let me ask you, what is your biggest health challenge right now? Is it digestion, joint pain, fatigue, or something else? Write your answer in the comments below. I love reading your stories and experiences. Also, if you find this video helpful, please hit that like button. It helps our Healthy Aging Life family grow so we can share more tips with people who really need them. And here's a little secret code just for you. When you comment, type the word balance. This way, I know you're part of our community, ready to take control of your health with natural solutions. We're all in this journey together, learning and growing every day. If you're new here, welcome. Healthy Aging Life is your go-to place for simple, science-backed advice to help you live stronger, healthier, and happier as you age. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our weekly videos. Now, let's unlock this incredible secret, the power of baking soda. From easing heartburn to supporting kidney health, and even soothing sore muscles, baking soda is more than just a kitchen staple. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Alright, let's talk about that sneaky little fire that often creeps up after a meal. Heartburn. If you're over 60, chances are you know this all too well. It's like your chest suddenly decides to audition for a fireworks show. Annoying, right? The worst part? Many people just shrug and say, well, that's normal when you get older. But hey, just because it's common doesn't mean you have to live with it. Now, here's a cool trick from your kitchen that might surprise you. Baking soda. Yep, that simple white powder sitting right next to your flour and sugar. When you mix a teaspoon of it with water, it turns into a natural alkali that neutralizes stomach acid. Think of it like a tiny firefighter putting out the flames in your chest, quick and effective. Let's get a little science why, but I promise I won't bore you. Baking soda's fancy name is sodium bicarbonate. When it meets the acid in your stomach, hydrochloric acid, if you want to impress your friends, it creates salt, water, and carbon dioxide. The gas is what makes those little bubbles and fizz. But more importantly, this reaction cools down the acid that's causing your discomfort. It's like a mini chemistry show happening right inside your glass. I have a friend. Let's call her Mrs. Helen. She's 72 and had battled heartburn for years. Like many of us, she tried every antacid on the shelf but never found long-lasting relief. Then, a neighbor told her about baking soda water. Skeptical at first, she gave it a shot after her usual heavy dinners. Surprise! Within minutes, the burning sensation faded, and the relief stuck around longer than any pill she'd taken. Plus, it cost pennies. Helen now swears by this little trick. But, a friendly heads up, baking soda does contain sodium, so if you have high blood pressure, kidney problems, or heart issues, check with your doctor before making it your go-to fix. We don't want our heartburn solution causing new problems. So, next time dinner feels like a fiery battleground, remember, sometimes the best remedies are hiding in plain sight in your kitchen cupboard. And hey, if it worked for Helen, it just might work for you. Alright, ready to dive into how baking soda helps protect those hardworking kidneys? Stick around, because that's coming up next. Let's talk kidneys, those unsung heroes working 24/7 without asking for much. They filter toxins, balance fluids, and keep your body's acid levels in check. Pretty impressive for organs the size of a fist, right? But here's the thing. As we age, or if we're dealing with conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure, our kidneys can start to slow down. It's like trying to run a marathon with a tired pair of sneakers. Eventually, they wear out. One sneaky problem that comes up is called metabolic acidosis. Sounds fancy, but it's really just too much acid building up in the blood. This extra acid is like fuel on a fire, it speeds up damage to your kidneys. Not good news for anyone wanting to stay active and healthy. Here's where baking soda steps into the spotlight. Acting like a little buffer, it helps neutralize that excess acid. Think of it as a peacekeeper, calming the acid storm and giving your kidneys a much-needed break. By balancing out the acid, baking soda can actually slow down how fast kidney function declines. And this isn't just theory. Research has shown that patients with early-stage chronic kidney disease who took sodium bicarbonate supplements experienced slower worsening of their condition. Even better, many delayed or avoided dialysis, that big, scary procedure nobody wants. Take Mr. John, for example. At 68, he was diagnosed with early CKD. Under his doctor's watchful eye, he started adding a small amount of baking soda to his daily routine. After several months, his lab tests showed more stable kidney function. Best of all, John felt better, more energy, less swelling, and he could enjoy his morning walks again without feeling wiped out. Of course, this isn't a green light to self-medicate. Baking soda contains sodium, which can be tricky if you have heart or blood pressure issues. Always chat with your healthcare provider before adding it to your regimen. So, the takeaway? Sometimes, simple household items can quietly support your body's complex systems, like giving your kidneys a helping hand. Pretty neat, huh? Up next, let's see how this same humble powder can help soothe one of the most pesky problems seniors face: urinary tract discomfort. Stick around. Alright, let's get real about something many seniors deal with but don't like to talk about: urinary tract infections, or UTIs. These little nuisances can cause painful burning, make you run to the bathroom like it's a race, and worst of all, wreck your sleep and peace of mind. Not exactly the kind of nightlife anyone wants, right? Here's the good news. Baking soda might just be your new bathroom buddy. When you stir a little baking soda into warm water and sip it down, it helps raise the pH level of your urine. In simpler terms, it makes your urine less friendly for those pesky bacteria, especially E. coli, the usual culprit behind most UTIs. Think of it as creating a no vacancy sign for bacteria. Now, don't just take my word for it. Studies show women who often suffer from recurring UTIs found fewer flare-ups and milder symptoms when they included baking soda as part of their care routine. That's some solid science backing this kitchen hack. And here's a story to bring it home. Mrs. Clara, a lovely 70-something neighbor of mine, has been battling UTIs on and off for years. Antibiotics helped, sure, but those gaps between treatments were tough. She started adding just half a teaspoon of baking soda in warm water whenever discomfort struck. The result? She felt relief quickly, and the annoying urgency didn't rule her days as much. Plus, it gave her a bit of peace of mind knowing she had a gentle trick up her sleeve. Of course, this isn't a cure-all or a replacement for your doctor's advice. UTIs can get serious, especially if you have diabetes or use catheters. Always check with your healthcare provider before trying new remedies. But having something natural and easy on hand can be a real comfort. Speaking of discomfort, ever wondered if baking soda can help with that sudden, sharp pain in your joints? Stay tuned, because next up we'll dive into how it may ease gout flares. You won't want to miss this. Gout. If you've ever had it, you know it's like your joint suddenly turned into a red-hot poker. The pain can hit out of nowhere, often in your big toe or ankle. And boy, does it demand your full attention. Forget about dancing at the grandkid's wedding when a gout flare decides to crash the party. So what's behind this fiery villain? It's those pesky uric acid crystals building up and poking your joints like tiny shards of glass. Ouch! The good news? Baking soda might help soften that sting. Here's how it works. Baking soda makes your blood and urine more alkaline. Why does that matter? Well, uric acid dissolves better in a less acidic environment. When your body's pH shifts slightly alkaline, it stops the crystals from forming as easily, and the ones that do form can break down faster. This isn't just kitchen folklore. Scientific studies back it up. Taking sodium bicarbonate supplements has shown promise in lowering uric acid levels and calming inflammation. So, it's not magic, but it's a smart, gentle helper. Let me share a story. Meet Mr. Dave, 75, a sharp fellow who loves gardening and weekend golf. For years, gout attacks slowed him down. After chatting with his doctor, he added baking soda water to his routine. The result? Fewer flare-ups and much less pain when they did come. Dave got back to tending his roses and swinging that golf club with a grin. Of course, baking soda isn't a silver bullet. It's best used alongside doctor-prescribed meds and lifestyle tweaks. And if you're thinking, this sounds too good to be true, remember even world leaders like Winston Churchill knew the power of simple remedies, though probably not baking soda specifically. Ready to freshen things up? Next, we'll see how baking soda can help keep your breath and smile bright. Stick around. Let's talk about something we all want: fresh breath and a comfortable mouth. But for many seniors, dry mouth, sores, and that dreaded bad breath can sneak in and steal your confidence faster than you can say cheese. Trust me, no one wants to get closer for a chat if they're worried about how their breath smells. Here's the cool part. Baking soda can be a gentle superstar here. It neutralizes acids in your mouth, which not only keeps bacteria in check but also soothes irritated tissues. And the best? No harsh chemicals or burning like some mouthwashes that make you feel like you just gargled fire. Using it is simple. Just mix half a teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of warm water and rinse your mouth gently. This rinse helps promote healing, especially if you're dealing with those pesky sores or denture irritation. It's like giving your mouth a mini spa treatment every day. Speaking of which, I know Mrs. Linda. She's in her early 70s and has worn dentures for years. She used to struggle with soreness and discomfort that made eating a chore. After she started rinsing with baking soda water daily, her mouth felt calmer, and she regained her smile and her love for steak dinners. Remember, this isn't just about fresh breath. It's about giving you the confidence to speak, laugh, and enjoy moments without worry. Because hey, if even the likes of Oprah and Bill Gates can rock a confident smile, so can you. Up next, we're diving into how baking soda can help reduce muscle soreness after activity. If you thought baking soda was just for baking, think again. Stay tuned. We all know staying active is the secret sauce to aging well. But let's be honest. Sometimes, after a good walk, gardening session, or that yoga class you promised yourself you'd try, your muscles remind you who's boss. That soreness, that tightness, it's usually caused by lactic acid building up in your muscles. Basically, your body's way of saying, hey, I worked hard. Now, here's where baking soda swoops in like a helpful sidekick. It works by neutralizing that lactic acid. Think of it as the cleanup crew, sweeping away the acid so your muscles can relax and recover faster. Instead of waking up feeling like you wrestled a bear, you get to bounce out of bed and face the day with a smile. This is a big deal for seniors who want to keep their independence and enjoy all those activities that make life fun. Whether it's dancing at family gatherings, playing with grandkids, or just taking a stroll in the park. And hey, even famous powerhouses like Barack Obama have talked about the importance of recovery and staying fit. While he probably didn't sip baking soda water after a basketball game, the idea of supporting your body naturally is spot on. Remember, baking soda isn't a magic potion to erase soreness overnight, but it's a gentle nudge that helps your body heal without harsh chemicals or expensive supplements. Ready to balance your body's pH and boost overall energy next? Stick with me. The next part's coming up right after this. Here's something you might not think about every day: your body's pH balance. It's a fancy way of saying how acidic or alkaline your internal environment is. Believe it or not, this little balance affects a lot: your energy, inflammation levels, immune system, and even how fast you age. It's like the foundation of a house. If it's shaky, everything else feels it. Now, in today's world, our lifestyles tend to push us toward the acidic side. Junk food, lots of meat, sugary treats, stress. Yep, all these make our bodies more acidic than they should be. It's like inviting too many uninvited guests to your health party. That extra acidity can leave you feeling tired, achy, and just off. This is where baking soda quietly steps in as the unsung hero. When you drink a small amount diluted in water, it acts like an alkaline buffer, basically helping your body keep its pH in check without forcing it. It's a gentle nudge back toward balance. Many seniors who add baking soda water a few times a week say they feel lighter, clearer-headed, and more energetic. Not like you suddenly drank a gallon of coffee, but a calm, steady boost that helps you get through the day. Think of it like tuning a piano. You don't want to hammer the keys. you want to gently adjust so the music flows smoothly. Even people like Queen Elizabeth II reportedly valued small, consistent health habits to stay vibrant for decades. While I doubt she was sipping baking soda water, the principle is the same. Simple, smart choices make a big difference. Alright, next up. Can you believe baking soda might even help soothe your skin? Let's dive into that after a quick break. Let's talk skin. You know, that big, beautiful organ covering your entire body, and probably the one that gets the most complaints as we age. Dry patches, itching, irritation. Sounds familiar? Well, baking soda might just be the gentle helper your skin's been craving. Here's the scoop. Our skin can get irritated and dry for many reasons, but one culprit is acidity. When your body's internal environment is off balance, especially leaning too acidic, your skin feels it. It gets rough, itchy, and sometimes downright cranky. Like that one neighbor who never seems to be in a good mood. We all know one, right? Soaking or rinsing with a baking soda solution can help soothe that irritated skin. It acts as a mild alkaline rinse, balancing out the acidity on the surface of your skin. Think of it as a cool drink for your thirsty skin cells. Just add a few teaspoons of baking soda to warm water and either soak a cloth for a gentle compress or take a brief bath to let your skin relax. Now, before you imagine yourself lounging in a giant tub of fizzy, baking soda bubbles like a celebrity spa day, hold on a sec. Moderation is key. Baking soda is alkaline, but too much or too frequent use can throw your skin's natural balance out of whack. So, like that catchy song says, know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em. And speaking of safety, here's the important stuff. Baking soda isn't something you want to use indiscriminately every day. It contains sodium, and while it's natural and generally safe, it can pose risks if you have heart problems, kidney failure, or take certain medications. If any of that sounds like you, and hey, no judgment, we all have our quirks. Check with your doctor before making baking soda your new skincare buddy. It's a little like picking the right dance partner. Great if it fits, but a mess if it doesn't. Using baking soda responsibly means you get to enjoy its benefits without unwanted side effects. So, sprinkle in some wisdom along with your baking soda, and you're set for a smoother, calmer skin experience. Now, you might be wondering, after all these amazing benefits, is baking soda a cure-all? Well, no. It's more like a helpful tool in your health toolbox. Something simple, affordable, and surprisingly effective when used wisely. Before we wrap up, and yes, I promise that's coming soon, remember to always listen to your body. Everyone's different. What works wonders for Mrs. Linda might not be the same for you. So, don't hesitate to chat with your healthcare provider, especially if you're managing ongoing conditions. And hey, if you've tried baking soda for any of these uses, drop a comment below. I love hearing your stories. The good, the quirky, and yes, even the that didn't work for me moments. We're all in this health journey together, after all. Speaking of journeys, next time we'll explore how these small, natural habits help us age not just longer, but better, with vitality, joy, and plenty of laughter. Until then, take care, be kind to yourself, and keep that smile bright. Wow, what a journey! We've uncovered some amazing ways baking soda can support your health. From calming heartburn, helping your kidneys, easing urinary discomfort, reducing gout flare-ups, freshening breath, to easing muscle soreness and even soothing your skin. It's incredible how something so simple can have so many benefits. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you tried baking soda for any of these issues? Or maybe you have another natural remedy that works wonders. Share your story in the comments. Don't forget to type balance, so we can keep building this amazing community of seniors supporting each other toward better health. If this video gave you hope or inspired you to try something new, please hit the like button. Your support means the world and helps Healthy Aging Life reach more people who need this information. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to Healthy Aging Life for more easy, practical tips tailored just for you. Remember, aging well isn't about magic pills or quick fixes. It's about small, smart choices every day. These little steps add up to a big difference in your quality of life. Before you go, ask yourself, what's one small change you can make today to feel better tomorrow? How can you take charge of your health starting right now? I'd love to hear your answers below. Let's get a conversation going. Thanks for spending your time with Healthy Aging Life. Take care of yourself. Stay curious. Stay kind. And above all, keep smiling. I'll see you in the next video.